Today is June 23rd, 2022, and this is another edition of Insurance Question Podcast. I'm your host, Eddie Bednars, and I have a guest host this week. The gentleman's name is Joe Micah. Joe is very new to the industry, but his family has a long history of being in the insurance industry, so he knows a little bit what it's about. Welcome to the show, Joe. How are you today?
Good, thank you, Eddie. Thanks for having me. How you doing?
Anytime, buddy. I'm doing great. Now, let me ask you. You saw your father was the insurance agent, correct?
Yep, my father was an insurance agent for 20 years, sold life and health.
And you had a great lifestyle as a kid, correct?
Yep, we weren't hurt for money. He was making good money, 6 figures every year. He had his own agency. Life was good. It was good.
Let me ask you, did you just get into this for the money?
Not just for the money. I do believe in life insurance. I believe that every man that has a family and kids should actually have life insurance. But the money, everybody wants to make more money. But there's other reasons, and I do believe in the product.
And I know, and this is nothing that's a secret, you are a religious person. You do believe in that and helping a fellow man. And let me ask you, when, say I came to you to buy insurance, are you looking for a paycheck or are you looking to help my family?
I would say if between those two reasons, I would say I'm looking to help your family, and the paycheck can come after that. That's me though. I feel like I get more joy out of helping you and your family and providing a service than earning a paycheck.
Now, did you ever think you would learn as much as you have so far in the little short time that you've been in the industry?
No, I didn't. I actually didn't. I've actually learned a ton. Just being around the right people and taking notes and just looking along. I've learned quite a bit.
Did you ever think there was so much to it?
I was expecting there was going to be a lot to it. It's not too overwhelming, but you definitely gotta stay locked in. You gotta stay laser focused.
A lot of studying, that's for sure, and a lot of just keeping your head on a swivel, learning a lot from the other people around you. I've seen you do that right now. You seem to be taking in everything that you're learning and applying it very well. I will have to applaud you for that. Now, let me ask you, Joe, how long before you were hired as an insurance agent did you start your studying and everything like that? Did you have a sponsor or anything like that?
You're the first person to ever ask me this. How I studied for my insurance exam was I went on YouTube, and they actually had, courses on YouTube videos, and I sat and took notes probably 8 to 10 hours a day, and I forced myself to memorize the material. The test is not a walk in the park, but if you put the right amount of study in, you can pass it.
And what I think a lot of people don't know, Joe, and it's no secret because we've talked about this before, that we work with people in New York City, New Jersey, wherever I'm licensed in. I work with people in Philadelphia. I work with people all over Pennsylvania, actually, in Maine, South Carolina, and we're pretty excited to say that we are going to be expanding into Texas. Right now we're licensed in Texas, and we're going to be opening up an office there in the beginning of October. And Joe's going to be running the Buffalo office for me here, which I'm super excited about. Now, I think that's what I'm trying to get across, that just because you might be in Buffalo, Lackawanna, West Seneca, or wherever you are, doesn't mean that you're limited by the area you're around. And I think, me anyways, Joe, working with all different people from all over the country, kind of makes us a little bit better experience-wise because we're learning a lot. Every day is a learning experience. I mean, I always said, once you think you know everything, you don't know anything.
Right.
You know?
Right. Definitely.
And a lot of people don't know that we will supply you with the training material to get started. And
That's awesome.
I mean, obviously we can't pay for you to be licensed, nobody can, or for you to take your test for the life and health in New York State or in any of the other states. Now, if you are ever interested, you can DM me on Insurance Questions Podcast on Facebook, or you can call me directly at 716-541-4118. Now, Joe, would you like, I know you're going to be helping me out with recruiting, would you like to give out your phone number if somebody would like to talk to you instead?
Yeah, absolutely. If anybody would like to get a hold of me, my number is 716-290-2773. That's 716-290-2773.
Now, it sounds like we went over a lot today, and normally I talk about sales and different questions people have. I'm going to end this a little bit early today, Joe, and start by saying, world's on fire. You know, and we have the tools to try to help put out people's problems so that they're okay for the future. I mean, it's been rough for a lot of people, and you got to have empathy for that. I mean, everybody's been touched by the pandemic, and now with everything happening in the financial markets, it's a crazy time. It really is. So if anyone ever has any concerns about something that's going on in their financial picture, feel free to get a hold of either one of these, either one of us, either me or Joe. I want to thank you for coming on today, Joe. I know you were a little apprehensive doing this for the first time, but I think you did a great job. And I want to say to everyone out there, have a great day and stay safe. Have a nice weekend, everybody. Thanks again, Joe.
Thank you.